the rise of female teachers having sex with students.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm gonna say this. Where the fuck was y'all when I was in school?
Hey, I'm
Number one.
I'm gonna say gonna kill me.
There's a few
teachers.
Where the fuck was y'all when I was in school? Because some of these bitches is bad.
They younger now too, 25 years old.
That's what it is.
Too.
A lot of these bitches just got out of high school and now they teaching the high school kids, and it's like her brain is still stuck in high school. So of course she getting cracked.
Not only that too, you got to think about it. The introduction of pornography was so heavy with kids from probably like 1990 something, whenever you know what I mean, to now that these women, because as much as men watch pornography, there's some women that watch it too. And in pornography, you have those situations.
That
teacher,
fantasy.
stepdaughter, whatever the fuck you want to say, right? So I think now you have some of these women that watched porn that are now in a position to go out and act out some of these fantasies. And that's what you're seeing now.
Now, I know they're going to call me
I
a
mean?
hypocrite, but I don't care what you say. It's a difference
with male and female.
with a woman doing this with a student and a man doing this with a student. Like, it just is what it is. The world is built on double standards. Call me a hypocrite, I'll take that one. But like I said, some of these bitches was bad. Like, I just seen one. She was getting parked in a parked car.
Oh, yeah, over and over.
Over and over. Like, there was like on some unlimited rounds type shit. Like, she was getting knocked down in the back seat. My only thing was, what's making these little niggas
telling
themselves? Why is you fucking it up? Yeah, that's wrong with it.
First of all, you got a guaranteed A, and you smacking shit all year. Like, I ain't even damn near coming to class no more.
And
Like,
they cashing out on them young niggas.
That shit crazy.
But I think with that, it's like, little niggas can't wait to tell somebody. And then they not thinking that somebody gonna tell somebody, but somebody gonna tell somebody. So that's a secret that's best kept to itself.
Somebody gonna hate.
Yeah,
somebody gonna hate.
If you really want to keep it going, you know what I mean? But yeah, that shit crazy.
Yeah.
I had 300-pound teachers and shit. You
Bro,
feel me? With gray hair. So
like you said, my teachers was old, fat, busted, disgusted. I'm looking now, these teachers looking like IG models.
Teachers at least 40 plus back then.
For sure. So man,
you got BBLT, you got all type of shit now. Yeah, that's.
I don't know how I react if my son was to knock a teacher down. Like you gonna have a proud dad moment, but then it's like
At the same time, we do gotta, on a serious note,
for sure.
These kids are being groomed and they're not necessarily privy to what they're doing. This could possibly fuck up those men's sexuality in the future. You never know. You know what I mean? Like, because there's other instances where kids start having sex, male or female, at a young age, and that screws with their sexuality and makes them hypersexual, and then they get into situations that they regret. So while it is, the joke side of it, you do have the serious side of these women are low-key predators, and they're preying on kids that they know believe the same fantasies that they're into. Like, that's really what it is. They find a kid that is going to fulfill the fantasy that they like, and they go with it.
Yeah. On a serious note, like you said, they predators. A lot of these women are fucked up in the head. What made you go get a student when I know it's plenty of grown men in your DMs?
Yeah.
A lot of that shit be a power play. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of women get off on, oh, I'm finna teach him the game. Like, how many stories of men that came out that said, oh yeah, the babysitter done, she had me doing this and that.
Fact.
Or my mom's friend had me doing this and that. Even my aunties. So I done heard some stories of some niggas talking about they aunties had them doing this and that. So a lot of women do have that predatory mindset of, I'm gonna groom this young man. You know what I'm saying? It's just looked at as a norm from men because we all had that fantasy as young men. Wanting to bang a hot teacher. That was a fantasy when you was in school. So when guys are in the comments saying, damn, where was she at when I was in school? And women like, oh, you fucking disgusting. You gotta look at it from the mind of a man. We all had that fantasy, whether it's right or wrong. That just is what it is.
Yeah, that's a fact. And I think that if it would have became a reality, who knows the ramifications of it, right? So for a lot of us, it stayed a fantasy. And, that goes into a deeper conversation of how we've been programmed to look at certain sexual situations. I feel like we could say that for another time, but that's what it really comes down to. So at the end of the day, it's not the norm for women to do it. And so I think we're so used to men doing it, and that's why it doesn't really get spoken on as much. But it's just as bad. It's just as bad.
For sure.